Hi, Michaela Harris here. I want to take just a few minutes today to show you how you can be growing your business using online methods without having to use third-party sites such as Angie's, Home Advisor, things like that. Not to say those sites are bad, because they're not. They definitely have their place and they're very useful tools. But I want to show you what you could be doing with your website and your Google business profile to be expanding upon your business and taking advantage of all that money that's currently being left on the table. So first things first, I did see your Google business profile, which is great. You also have a website, another great step. Love your logo. You're on the right track. So first and foremost, I just want to say you're already doing great. You're already doing better than a lot of small businesses out there. You're already taking that first step. Just a few recommendations. What I always recommend for these Google business profiles is that you get a lot of reviews. Make sure all of your customers are giving you reviews on Google. And also make sure that your profile is completely filled out, that you utilize all 750 words if you can of that company description. Wouldn't hurt to throw in 2 to 3 good keywords in that description as well. And also adding tons of photos with keywords behind them, meaning that if you were to save them, they'll save as keywords. The other thing that's important for a business profile is citations. Citations are basically just places that list your name, address, and phone number, such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, things like that. Anytime your name, address, and phone number are listed exactly, Google will issue you a citation and it'll help push you higher in the maps. The reason why this is important is because of me as a potential customer. If I'm coming in here and I'm looking for a landscaper in Chattanooga, I'm going to see these first 3 companies before anything else. So there's 3 main parts of this first page. You're going to have ads, maps, and organic. So if you're not paying for ads, you want to be in both the map section and the organic, because not everyone's going to look in both places, so you want to be able to hit as many eyes as possible. And you want to be in the top 3. The reason why that's important is because if you're not in the top 3, most people aren't ever going to click more businesses and keep scrolling. They're going to go with the company that's easiest to find. Again, why Angie's List and things like that are not always the best, because if your website ranks down here in this organic section, I can tell you 9 out of 10 people are not going to go to the second page, and once you get past this first number 1 URL, your chances of getting clicked on start declining. So you want to be on the first page in the first spot, or very, very close to it. And being there means customers are going to scroll down and say, oh, hi, here's Southern Roots Landscaping. Let me see what they're all about. That's going to be so much easier. They're going to go straight to your company rather than them having to click on here and go to the top 10 best landscapers in Chattanooga on Angie's. Scroll through those and then try to figure out which one they want to go with on Angie's. You end up having way more potential to get missed versus if your URL to your website was right there in front of their face. So that's the goal. And the reason why you want to be there, and the reason why that's so important, is because if I take a look at your top competitor, I'm going to put them into this tool called Ahrefs. You can see that they're generating 152 people clicking on their website every month. And this is the top competitor. It doesn't even count the back pages that rank slightly above them. This is just the top competitor's homepage. So they're getting 152 people clicking their website every single month and interacting with their business in some way. If you had their position on Google right now, and you have these 152 people coming in, if you even closed half of them, that's 75 new jobs, 75 new sources of revenue. That's 75 more that you could be getting than what you're getting now. And if you close more than 50%, great. All in all, you just see that there is a huge potential for growth here. It means you have a huge potential to reach all these customers, and you don't have to have Angie's List or any of those other sites to do this. You can rank your website on the first page and bring in these customers. That's why that first page is so important. It's where people are going to find businesses. Now, the things that are different between your website and theirs, if I pull up their website in this same tool, right now you're getting 6 people visiting your site versus the 152 that your top competitor is getting. So, when you look here, you do have backlinks and referring domains, but I want you to err on the side of caution. Backlinks are just other websites that point back to you, that link back to your site. Now, these are not all created equal. You can go out there and get a ton of backlinks if you want to. But quantity is not better than quality. Quality is super important. You want powerful backlinks that are relevant to what you're trying, the services that you're trying to sell, relevant to your content. You get a bunch of spammy backlinks, it's going to make your power and trustworthy ratings, that UR and DR right there, it's going to make that go down. If you take a look at your top competitor, theirs is pretty low too. So it means that they're not doing everything 100% right. So there is a potential to beat them out and get all that traffic that's being left on the table that they're getting. You can go and get that traffic, and it's going to help you grow your business and beat out your top competitors. You take a look at your website, and I do like the way that it looks. However, I'm not seeing a lot of content. Google algorithms like to see 1,500 words of good content with good keywords throughout, keywords behind images, things like that. Now, if you're trying to rank for a keyword that has a low difficulty, meaning it's not that hard to rank for it, a lot of times content alone can push you up to the first page. If you take a look at your competitor, Ground Zero Land Care, they have some content on here, quite a bit, but it's not 1,500 words, so there is a small potential here to beat them out, and their images do not save as keywords. So, like I said, they're not doing everything 100% right, meaning it is possible to beat them out. And when you do, you're going to be generating that 152 people visiting your website. All in all, I just want you to see that it's very important to do this correctly in order to grow your business. And if you have any questions and you're ready to grow and you're ready to pursue all those leads and get where you can go and to reach your full potential, then I'll be here to answer any questions that you have. If you're not ready, then that's perfectly fine. I'll still be here to answer your questions, and when you are ready, we can move forward. However, I just want this video to be valuable to your company and give you some valuable information, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch.